What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video. We're back in Planet Coaster in the one, the only Intamin Multi-Launch. If I could talk, you know, talking is a basic skill that is probably something I should learn. But anyways, going into this episode, it's going to be a little bit different than the rest because we're not really going to be working on custom supports or anything. We're going to be working more on scenery and everything, specifically in the queue line. So this episode we're going to be working a lot on the queue line, pretty much doing queue line stuff, you know, like theming, scenery, all that fun stuff, and all that cool things as well. So but I did start the episode doing a little bit of work on the path work over by the water and everything, because that needs to get slowly but surely going to get that done as well. So I start things off using this awesome stone path kind of thing. I thought it looked really well going with the naturey type of theme that we are going to be going with. So that's kind of cool. I like it a lot. It looks nice and natural, and so gives us a nice look at gives us a nice ground for our queue and everything. It does cover up that that generic Planet Coaster queue that we so used to seeing, but with having the railings and everything, I like to make my queues look a little bit or a lot different. If I can make them look much different from the in-game queues, because the in-game queues, as fine as they are, they just aren't the most best or realistic there could be. So putting in your own railings and stuff adds a lot more realism and everything, where you can just make it look a little bit more real, I guess you could say. So this theming is going to be a lot of nature, rock work, foliage, trees, different stuff like that you're going to be seeing throughout the episode. So that's going to be the cool thing about this queue, is it's going to have that kind of theme going for it, and I think it will look great. And of course it's going to have some fantastic lighting at night. I think I have decided when I do the cinematic video, we are going to most likely do a daytime cinematic video and also a nighttime cinematic video, which will look really awesome, because this is going to be an awesome night ride as well. It's going to provide some awesome night shots in the game. I can't wait to try it out. It's going to be fantastic. So, anyways, going into a few other things. Live streaming is going to be more of a thing here on the channel pretty soon, so make sure you're watching out for those live streams. I'm going to be trying to live stream 1 to 2 times a week if I can. Basically, I'm going to be live streaming on the days that I have off. This week, I'm thinking hopefully maybe sometime today I can live stream, and then sometime tomorrow as well, depending on how I feel, because I am getting my second dose of vaccination, which will be, I've heard makes some people sick, but we'll see. That's yet to be seen, but we'll see. Also, you may have noticed that I got this episode out. I usually get everything out at 9 a.m. Every day, but for this one, it's a little bit later in the day because I did record it last night, but I didn't get to editing it until the next day. So, but still getting that daily upload streak as much as I can. So, we'll see how all that goes. Getting that daily uploads is something I'm really trying to do again. Never going to guarantee it that it's going to happen or continue to happen, because I will have those nights where I just do not want to do anything, and in results of that, if I force myself to do a video when I don't really feel like it or motivated to, you're gonna see it in the quality of the videos. So I want to keep the quality up there more than the quantity. So, but at the same time, I still want to get enough content out for you guys, so you guys can stay satisfied as much as I can, because I want to stay satisfied too, because it feels really nice to be able to get content out every single day if possible. Excuse me. So I'm really excited about how this queue line is turning out, with all the rock work and everything like that. I was thinking about doing some custom rocks from the Steam Workshop. I didn't really think about that until now, so I might still add some more stuff going in later. I do try to use a lot of in-game stuff as much as possible, so there's not a whole lot of so there's at least a minimum of Theme Maker's Toolkit that you have to download when doing this stuff, because I know how it can be a pain to download a lot of Theme Maker's Toolkit sometimes. It can be take some time sometimes when you're trying to install something or trying to download it, because I don't know, Planet Coaster it's kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I have to close the game and then open it back up before it will actually work, and it's kind of weird. I'm not sure. So going more into the theme of this ride, so I do have a name picked out. I do have a general theme. Obviously, it's going to be very nature-esque kind of theme, and so I'm not sure if I want to. I'll probably reveal it sometime in the next episode, the name and everything about that. Again, Gunnar did an awesome job trying to help with me come up with a name and theme of this ride. He's going to be doing the lighting. I talked to him last night. He will be doing the lighting. Hopefully I can get this done by this week, get this project done by this week, and I'm going to hand it over to him so he can do some awesome lighting as well. And I think he said he might even do some custom rock work around the track, like make some rock tunnels or something. That would be actually really cool as well. It'd be awesome if we could get, so I might do like an exclusive afterwards episode of the night stuff. That's going to be probably real time and not a time lapse. Unless Gunnar has the equipment and can actually record it, his gameplay footage himself, but I'm not sure if he'll be up for that. Maybe I can ask him, or if he's watching this video, maybe he can comment down below and he can let me know himself, you know. So after getting a lot of this stuff done, I was like, man, I kind of want to put in some like logs and or some like trees or something like that, or some broken trees, because it actually looked pretty good after I started putting on all these branches and stuff, and I was like, that's actually pretty cool. So I had to make a decision if I wanted to put any buildings or anything on the queue line. I decided to make it an all outdoor queue, just because it goes with that nature theme, and just put a lot of trees for the covering of it. So the next thing I wanted to make sure I did, because I was thinking about it, I wanted to make a test seat. The way I've been making some of my test seats is actually using the trains here, like put in a separate coaster and then make it go straight up into a block section, and then just put like another like chain lift or something, or just something like that, and then sink it into the ground with where there's one car, and then use that car as the test seat and just cover up anything I need to accordingly. So that's kind of how I usually do it. This is a method that I like to use, and it works for almost every roller coaster. So with test seats, you don't typically have 2 rows, so I had to cover up the second row to make it look like it's just the one, and then I wanted to cover up the front car if I could, which I did do that here. That way, if you want to use the test seat, you just step on into it, and it looks like it's covered up by rocks and nature, which is kind of a neat touch. I always like to use the theming to kind of cover up any of the stuff I don't want you to see on my test seats and stuff. And then, of course, I had to go in, make sure I got the recoloring of the seats right so it matches. So that looks cool. I like doing test seats. Oh, that's one thing I did forget. I'll have to make sure I do in the next episode, is the height stick and everything. We might be doing the entrance sign and everything, which would be the big reveal of the name of the ride. I'm excited to show it to you guys. I think it's a really nice, really cool name for the ride, and it works really well. We did a lot of research trying to figure out a name and theme for the ride as well. So I know I was originally going to say at the beginning that this was going to have more of a generic theme, but I kind of decided to go in and actually do a proper theme for the ride. It's not going to be anything too immersive, but it is pretty good. Like, I like the how the queue line has turned out overall for this ride. It looks really, really nice, and I'm pretty happy with how it turns out. So of course, once Gunnar gets in there with all the lighting and stuff, it's going to be absolutely hands down incredible. Like I know how he likes to do his lighting. I think he said something about potentially doing some chaser lights and stuff like that. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna enjoy it. I know you guys are. You guys have loved the series so far, so I appreciate all the support you guys have given me with this series. You know, you guys have nothing but positive things to say, which is awesome. You know, I've had a few negative comments that didn't really make sense, but, you know, and I'm fine with negative comments. If you guys have any constructive criticism, please let me know. Like, if there's anything that, or any ideas you have to make this ride better, I would love to hear them in the comments section. Like, really, I do love taking that feedback and potentially using it. Like you guys told me in the first episode that I should change the trains to the vector trains because it more resembles the new Intamin trains that are found on Velocicoaster and such. You know, just little things like that do make this a lot better. So, and I know I'm not the best planet coaster builder out there. I know that, but I want to I want to try and be the best that I can by taking all that feedback in. And you guys kind of helping me out down the road. So I'm probably going to do some sort of cool rock barrier between that and the transfer track to kind of keep the theming and immersiveness as best as I can. But we'll see how that turns out later on in the next episode, most likely. So, yeah, so this is episode 10. So I think we're going to have a couple more episodes throughout this week and call it good from there. So the final thing that I do here is actually get some chains up in the queue line. That way they could open and close the extended queue to make it visually look like that these queues can be opened and closed. I hope something like that can be functional in like Planet Coaster 2. It'd be kind of cool if your line is short, that it uses the short queue. If it's long, you know, they extend it out. That'd be kind of cool. But that's going to about do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. There's going to be another episode coming out very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you have a notification on so you don't miss any of that stuff. You guys don't want to miss these videos. Trust me. Why would you want to miss it? But anyways, join the Discord. Do everything. But that's going to do it for this episode. Have a great day, guys, and even cooler tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much, and goodbye.